Now we're
The
back.
camera is back on.
Wow. Okay.
We fixed the
I guess
technical
we had
difficulties.
a little intermission at our 25. Should we run a commercial?
Oh, well, now we're going to run a commercial.
Yeah, we're at a good commercial spot.
But after all the technical difficulties, now we run a commercial.
Yeah, we're going to run a commercial after all our technical difficulties.
Okay.
Our commercial is going to be our whiskey we've been sipping on tonight. It is a Colorado Mountain bourbon whiskey. It is called Axe and the Oak Distillery. It's in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Established 2013. Handcrafted in the USA, baby. This bottle we're sipping on right now is batch 82. We have bottle 189 of what does that say? 1,000?
1,000.
Tunes May Miller. I have no idea what that means. She's a 46 percenter. Yep. She's delicious. Did you say so
good.
myself?
So good.
So, yes. Big shout out. Thank you for making a fantastic whiskey. And where'd you buy that? For our viewers to go buy it too?
Oh, of all places, Costco.
Costco.
Yeah.
Guys, Costco's liquor store has that shit. So
if Costco's got it, then
check it out. I have no idea what just happened to the camera, but it is still running.
I think the battery died.
It's
I just handed that to you.
It was totally plugged into.
Just handed it to you, and he tried to hand it back. He's got to plug the camera in. It decided it didn't want to charge. Just turn it on. Yep, you got it. Good job. Proud of you. It's getting there. Yep, just a blue screen. It'll get there.
Still recording?
Oh, absolutely. I'm giving everyone the lowdown what's going on. We got the blue screen from the camera. Like, everything is about to get the lowdown.
Tell me what you thought about the inauguration.
The inauguration, man. That was rough. I was trying, like, the inauguration started as soon as I had to jump onto Zoom for work. And so trying to multitask, trying to pay attention to the inauguration, and trying to pay attention to stuff going on at work was a little difficult, if I don't say so myself. However, the bits that I saw, it was Jennifer Lopez. She made an appearance. God bless her soul.
Oh, mass storage. That means...
And, it's hot.
No, that means you can't take any more battery.
Who was it? Garth Brooks?
Yeah.
He made an appearance.
Yeah, Garth Brooks was
God bless his soul.
shit.
God bless his soul.
Yeah, he was killing it. I love him. He's one of my favorites.
Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, they definitely look like they're getting ready to prepare for a Tekken fight.
I loved it. And J-Lo.
Yeah.
Yeah, A-Rod was there. Epic.
There were parts of Biden's speech that I was like, I want to believe that this is a wholesome speech.
He's right. And
Like,
he means what he's
right,
saying.
like I genuinely want to give him the benefit of the doubt, just like I gave Trump the benefit of the doubt. But that's not going to stop me from nitpicking that motherfucker, because that's what I'm supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
He works for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick out his flaws.
He's not a celebrity. He's a public servant. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to criticize him just as much. Oh, my God.
The camera's spazzing out.
The camera
Spazzing out.
does
As
not
I'm
like
dying over here. Oh, my God.
The camera does not like us right now.
Nope. I don't think we're going to have a camera for a while.
I'll try it one more time, and if it goes out on you guys on YouTube, I'm sorry, you're going to get a black screen until we can figure this out.
So sorry to YouTube. But we'll figure it out before episode 100. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I hope so.
Well,
I didn't see what
that
it
means
said.
you have.
I didn't see what it said when it started blinking, so maybe that's the answer. Maybe the card's full or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. We have
What? Where's
Yeah,
that hard
think of-
drive? Where's that hard drive?
it's right here somewhere. I need to. That's why it says right there, download computer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I'm gonna need to take that too, so I can put some stuff on it. Because I got a lot of stuff. Dude, 4 terabyte hard drive. That thing's never gonna fill up.
Probably not. No. Probably not. No.
What's next on the list? We kind of got way off topic.
There it went. Again, sorry YouTube.
Sorry, YouTube.
You're gonna get a black screen. Do apologize. Okay, next on this list. Is Biden capable? You asked me earlier about someone being moderate. You said Dan Crenshaw. Did I think he was capable of being moderate? Well, now I have a question for you about someone being moderate. You think Joe Biden is capable of being moderate? He has said he is going to multiple times.
I want to say yes, but he's already cut 400,000 jobs for the Americans.
That's a good point.
So he's got to do something to prove me otherwise, because first day he's already like 500,000 people out of work. However, student loans are postponed until September,
Yeah.
and then
I think it's end of September, too.
and then there's the renters agreement that's been pushed until March, June. That's been pushed. May.
Maybe just March.
I think it's March. Anyways,
March
there
30th,
was
I think,
there was
actually, yeah.
those couple of things. As you know, as I've spoken of before, I had favored Trump getting us out of that Paris Agreement. So I'm not too fond of us joining it again, but hey, you know what?
That's on our list, too.
It is what it is. Because we saw how it devastated our economy back in 2008.
Yeah.
So why are we going back?
I think it's the problem with trying to do this.
Come to a conclusion for the Green New Deal?
Well, I think the whole problem
The new Green
with
Deal.
trying to do anything with green anything is everyone has to be on board to make it work. Because if you try and start up a whole new industry of this green stuff, while people are still doing
what green stuff are we
balls
talking
deep
about?
in the fossil fuels.
What green stuff are we talking about?
Well,
What green stuff are we talking about? What green gases are we talking about?
It's more of getting these companies that emit the most green gases down to zero emissions or carbon neutral. Meaning they take out as much I guess it'd be carbon dioxide out of the air. Or carbon monoxide.
So cutting every single...
Just make it a mandatory thing for corporations to be carbon neutral. To not emit... Like, the gases and greenhouse gases that they do emit, it's not that much to where they can recycle or prove that they're not, or they're helping just as much. You know what I mean? So it balances out the scale. Each company's doing their part. It's really not that hard to do if you ask for it at first like that. You gotta give a little and take. But yes, it is hard to get some people... Like, look at the trucking industry.
But we fund it and...
Look at probably the biggest
we fund it
greenhouse gas emitter.
They work it. We don't really have any say in what goes on over there. We just give them the money for it.
I mean, yeah.
Just like anything else.
But for the most part, that's kind of what I've heard a lot of these analysts talk about.
What analysts? Talk about what?
Talking about how that's a lot of their plan is they're gonna make it mandatory within reason to make people carbon neutral or whatever you call it. It's where they are helping the environment. Green, I guess, is the word.
So, do you want a quick laugh?
I do. I love laughs.
So, David just messaged us on Facebook.
What did he say?
He'd been broke down last 2 hours side of road.
Oh, shit.
He just got home. Yep, definitely. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. And
I'm going to go get a beer.
You go get a beer. I'm going to pour some of this good old whiskey. Whiskey. And I am going to find... We're gonna do something new today. We're gonna do a music review. Something that is slightly off topic. I told him we're doing a music review.
Movie review?
No, I said music review.
Oh.
Yep, we're doing one.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
It's gonna take like...
I know what one you're talking about.
Well, I mean...
Do you like?
I didn't really... It can be the new one, or we can go like older that a lot of people do know of. What's your preference?
I would say.
Excuse me.
What do you think? Hey, you?
Oh, all right.
Or should we do Tom? Because we could... All Lives Matter is really relevant to what we're talking about right
You know
now.
what? Let's hit that. All Lives Matter. I'm gonna hit the All Lives Matter. Guys, if you didn't know, for the last year, I have been heavily on this Tom MacDonald kick.
Yes, he has.
And
he has gotten all of us onto it too.
And I have gotten a lot of people onto it. I have to honestly give Janelle the props because she's the one that introduced me to Tom MacDonald.
Shout out Janelle.
But he speaks truth in his music, and you can hear it. And you can understand it. Like, oh, what's he saying? So he had a dead battery. That sucks. How are you guys faring? Worry about. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna have to. Like, you want to respond to that while I pull it? Oh, or No Lives Matter. That's the one, right? No Lives Matter?
Yeah, that's the one.
So, No Lives Matter by Tom MacDonald. It is so controversial. Is it, though? Would you say controversial, or would you say just real? Like,
I would say a lot of people feel this way. I feel there's, like, the Karens are the ones that are triggered over this.
True.
I really don't think that the people that are woke and are paying attention have any offense to this song.
True. I'm gonna apologize.
By the way, we do not own the rights to this music.
Yep, and going to apologize if this sounds like trash. We need to... Since this is our first music review, we're going to figure this one out.
Wait, I could play it on here. And then it would play through that. And wait, no, never mind. It's not going to play through.
I was going to say...
Just kidding. It would just play through YouTube.
I was going to say, I don't think it would actually work.
It would only play through YouTube.
Anyways.
My bad.
Let's let's give our first... Oh, no, that's the best rapper ever. I don't want that
I'm the best rapper ever.
Sorry, guys. We're trying something new here, and it's not working out for us.
Oh, sometimes...
We got to try something new sometimes.
Sometimes you don't have it all figured out.
Media dividing us by colors, white or black. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. Everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and a whole depression. We can unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections.
They let us divide. We let them divide us with votes and elections. I mean,
like, you can't get any more real than that.
And now it's even worse.
It is.
During the Donald Trump era, it got insane. Now, granted, it might be since we're in our 20s and we're trying to pay attention.
That's what when he said that. That's what he was talking about because he dropped this song November 6th. They're using the votes to divide us even more.
Yeah.
The music we bump, all about shooting guns and doing drugs. The things that we want are promoted subliminally through the songs. Like, you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt, and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all control.
It's all controlled by the elites.
Literally what he was about to say. But
yeah,
that's every message in every rap song.
Yeah, the rap songs are put on radio and picked for a reason. And you know what, the Bobby Bones show, he has a radio show, and even he's been in the game for 30 years and doesn't understand radio. But it makes sense because
it's all controlled.
Yeah, it's all controlled.
It's controlled.
There's a message they want them to have, and they want hip hop to have this this image of drugs, big booties, money, cars. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Stupid.
I'm gonna rewind this real quick, and bam.
Songs like, you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt, and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all controlled by the elites, put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. Divided by race and religion, segregated into teams. You're a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa.
So true. It's so true. You can let's dissect that both ways.
Dissect that both ways.
Okay, if you're not a white supremacist, I guess you're Antifa. So, if you're a white supremacist,
then you can't be Antifa.
Then. Yeah, then you can't. Then you are like kind of against that Antifa message because anti-fascism.
Yeah,
but if you're Antifa, or if you're not Antifa, you gotta be a white supremacist, which is like those conversations you get with belligerent people on Facebook.
Yep.
Where like you say something to someone that's along that super anti-fascist line, where you say something even borderline conservative and they attack you and call you a fucking Nazi, when even you could be like me, a fairly libertarian.
It's A or B.
But and then look at it the other way. You say something even remotely liberal to someone that's so hardcore conservative, they literally will call you craziness. I mean, well, and it's the same way. The people, when you don't agree with a liberal, they'll call you a fucking racist and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Race and religion, segregated into teams. You're a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood don't splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter. Freedom's dead. If you have an opinion, take it back.
I mean, is he wrong?
No, freedom is not dead. Our freedoms are still pretty awesome right now.
We still have freedoms, yes. But what I think he's saying is today is going to be as free as you're ever going to be, because you're not going to be this free tomorrow.
And you're not allowed to have your opinion.
And you're not allowed to have your... Right.
Yeah.
So, and it's just it's a message of we are losing our freedoms. Slowly.
Well, I heard someone say the other day, and I totally agreed with it. They were like, people say this democracy is almost 250 years...
Oops.
People say this democracy is almost 250 years old, but it hasn't been a true democracy because black people couldn't vote and women couldn't vote.
I was going to say...
So it's really only been a true democracy as it's really defined for...
No.
60 years?
Wrong.
Something like that?
Not even.
Yeah.
We can't even say it's a true democracy now.
I mean, there's argument for that all over the place right now.
have an opinion, take it back. People hate the president, if you don't, then you trash. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap. The government abuses us, it's all part of the plan. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included. All colors fall under laws to govern the whole country, and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers.
I want to go back to the part where he says...
you want me to rewind back to it?
Yeah, he says... it's not black people who don't feel included. What I get from that is it's not black people that are part of this Black Lives Matter movement. It's people who don't feel included, that want to have meaning in life, which I don't hate on that.
So let's rewind it real quick. Was it? I'm just gonna come back to here because I think that we're gonna listen to that last 30 seconds again.
Freedom's dead, if you have an opinion, take it back. People hate the president, if you don't, then you trash. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap. The government abuses us, it's all part of the plan. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't...
So racists are stupid.
It's not black humans who don't feel included.
Yep.
Yeah, so I totally agree with him. I feel like a lot of my brothers that I hang out with, they do not have that mindset of we're victims. They have that mindset of the same mindset I have of I am not gonna go through life scared. I'm a fucking human. I'm just gonna live my life. And yes, Denver's pretty mild as far as I guess racism. And I'm saying that as a white dude. I guess I can't speak for it like some of my other friends.
Yeah, we can't. But
at the same time, I think there was a time there that people took racist jokes way too funny. And then all of a sudden, it took a fucking turn to where anything racist was so offensive and so vulgar that you were shunned for it. Like, even comedians now have to go back and apologize for shit they said.
But, and see, I have to agree to disagree because you can start groups where people can joke like that and not be offended. Because
white jokes. Everybody can still joke about white people.
Right. But no, I have racist jokes out the ass.
Yeah.
And I can sit there with all of my friends, as we all know, is a diverse group.
Yes.
And I'm even talking about my friends that are in New England. I'm talking about the friends I made in the Marine Corps. Of course, the Marine Corps. But I can sit there with my racist jokes, and we all just like, okay, that's funny. And then throw some racist dark humor in there. Oh my God, we're rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, yeah, most racist jokes are just stereotypical.
Right.
Stereotypes.
Just calling us out on our bullshit. Like.
Yeah, typical stereotypes.
Anyways, that went.
Who don't feel included. All colors fall under laws to govern country and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey, music we make.
So
we are all brothers and sisters.
So that's another thing. I know I don't want to quote Joe Biden or nothing, but the truest thing he said out of his whole statement is, I know this talk of unity sounds like a fucking fairy tale right now, but it is so fucking important to having this country not fucking fall apart. Because after what I saw on January 6th, it's very fucking possible.
Oh, it is very possible.
This country is a lot more fragile than people want to think. I really think that January 6th bullshit should have opened a lot of people's eyes to how quick chaos can ensue in this country. 70 million people voted for Donald Trump.
Chaos though?
A lot. Think about how many people were armed. It could have been, is all I'm saying.
Okay, but we also got to think about all the other protests in history where armed protesters stormed the Capitol. It's not the first time.
Well,
the Black Panthers did it.
I mean, kinda.
They did.
They didn't go up in there and destroy a bunch of
I didn't say they went up there and I didn't say they went up there and destroyed anything. I said they were armed protesters.
That kind of
they were armed protesters that forced their way into the building. They didn't destroy anything, no. They didn't take anything, no.
You're right. Well, and that's not a building you should have to force your way into. It's the people's house.
Right, it's our fucking house. We pay for that house. But at the same time,
it was the time. It was the fact that all the House members and all the Congress members were there. And they were doing something that's just a constitutional process that's never really been what do you call it? A conflict. You know what I mean? All those people were led to believe a lie. That Mike Pence could overturn the election at that vote. He was literally telling his base that.
All colors fall under laws that govern the whole country and we all suffer.
Keep forgetting.
Nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey, music we make all about big booties and getting paid. Hey, we watch the news and it fills up our brains with violence and riots and race. Like this is a race war. You need to hate more. Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence.
I mean, they do feed it onto the news about, hey, you need to feel a certain way about this, and we're going to show it to you.
It also doesn't help that you've got CNN Cuomo over there always crying.
No one watches Cuomo no more.
Well, not anymore.
I think Don Lemon, Cuomo.
Oh, dude, Don Lemon.
Tucker Carlson.
I loved when Don Lemon's like, dude, no, you're dumb. Like, I don't really like Don Lemon, but I was like, thank you. Just on live TV, just call him out. I was like, oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, Don Lemon's funny. He's a smart ass though, and I think Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity fall into that same category of they're just jokes now. Like no one fucking watches that shit no more. I mean, unless you're super hardcore conservative, you get news from only people like Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity.
Yep.
Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence so you can escape more. What a vicious cycle we can't break away from. They control the culture, they control the paper. They're indoctrinating a whole generation till the patriots start to hate the nation.
Pause it. The patriots start to hate the nation.
I want to rewind it, and we're gonna listen to all that again.
Escape more. What a vicious cycle we can't break away from. They culture, they control the paper. They're indoctrinating a whole generation till the patriots start to hate the nation.
So you can take that two ways.
Patriots starting to hate their nation.
I think you can take that in the Obama era to how he kind of turned a blind eye to some of the things that happened in the military.
Yep.
And then you can take that as Trump the same way as Trump has kind of turned our military into kind of a cult, a Trump cult. Just hear me out. Not all of our military. So a lot.
I 100% disagree.
So okay. I guess I have some explaining to do. So majority of military and police officers are Trump fans.
A majority of them are also from Texas.
Just speaking facts.
And speaking facts, like 75% of the Marine Corps is from Texas.
Just speaking facts. Majority of our military and police officers are Trump fans, and that kind of is along the lines of now that Trump is not in office and Trump ran that rhetoric of everyone's corrupt and I'm the chosen one, it runs that same thing of the soldiers hating the nation. Or whatever he said. I can't remember exactly the
Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots starting to hate the nation. And I'm not talking about active military only. I'm talking about like
it's veterans.
Retired military, veterans in general. A lot of them are super hardcore Trump supporters.
It's the Vietnam veterans. It's mostly the Vietnam veterans that I'm talking to. And then, yes, it's also Iraqi freedom vets and Desert Storm vets.
Yeah.
Because they saw some shit that God knows, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
No doubt.
they were sent over there. They were told that they were going to do... That they were told that they had this mission to do this. And they're doing that for their country to come back here and just see our country in a complete waste and in a complete 180 of what we were told it was going to be anyways, you know? It's the patriots who understand the Constitution that serve the Constitution.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like, and they're just they see after serving in the military and then coming back to the civilian world, you see things differently.
I can only imagine.
And you can, like, it's insane. I only, like, 4 years, 5 years, and most of it was, like, in my barracks room playing video games.
Yeah.
But it's just eye-opening to see the difference of what you're told and then what you actually see, I guess. Anyways, we're going back to... This is going to be like...
They hate the nation. The music music we love make us dumb and addicted. The news that
Epic.
we watch is brainwashing the children. The viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system. Screaming from the...
Play that again. They need to hear that again.
Oh no. What happened?
Comments.
We're coming back to... And hit them with it again.
Till the patriots start to hate the nation. The music we love make us dumb and addicted. The news that we watch is brainwashing the children. The viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system.
All things created by the media and politics and bullshit from the past. There should be no such thing as race or religion.
What if I told you in 1,000 years there is going to be no religion? There's going to be no entertainment? Like, no entertainment, no technology.
There might not be
And
a country.
and
Like
your only
may not
form,
be,
the
there may
only
be
like
zombies.
form of fun you can do is reading, and the only reading you can do is educational kind of reading.
Like there's such advancements in technology that the human brain needs so much knowledge before it can even fathom the technology.
Oh no.
That'd be epic.
Children, the viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down bad.
We do not own the rights to this music, by the way.
If we do what the news says,
If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter.
mic drop.
Literally.
Literally. I don't know what else to I don't know what to
Like-
say. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I can say.
He said it.
Fucking Tom, man.
So, Black Lives Matter. He said earlier in the song that Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement. But they've gotten kind of aggressive. And these people that you see on social media that say all lives matter, sometimes you want to slap them through the computer screen, but you can't because they obviously don't get it. Because the people that say Black Lives Matter
Are white supremacists.
no. They get it. They understand all lives matter. But it's against
The movement.
it's against the movement of, I guess, black kids and young black teens getting gunned down in the streets.
What if I told you that the original inhabitants of Earth are of African descendants?
Well, Egyptians are the first known intelligent
And
being.
Us white folks are celestials?
Yeah, we don't have
we-
that dark skin complexion like Egyptians.
No. So white people are aliens, and the original inhabitants of Earth are black people.
Yeah,
So-
Egyptians. Egypt's in
No.
Africa.
So
No, I get it, dude. Me and
The music both. There ain't no escape.
Ain't no escape.
They control them both.
All of it.
They put the world in a state of chaos. Economy crashing and massive layoffs. Black against white, or it's left versus right. Divide and conquer and control is the payoff. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood don't splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives
Yeah, guys. You guys got to go check out this song. Give Tom MacDonald all your love. This guy gets it.
Nova and Tom are the power couple of 2020.
Oh,
Gotta give them shout outs. This
Oh, yeah.
video, they actually shot this video in their living room of their apartment in, I think, San Francisco.
San Fran.
They both have a great story.
Francisco.
Tom has an amazing story. Recovering alcoholic, drug addict, like coming up clean on like 3 years now. Dude's got a story, and what I like the most about Tom is the fact that he's an independent artist, and he's got No Lives Matter sitting at almost 10 million views.
And it deserves it.
Independent
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
He's telling every major label company that's coming to him to fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Yes.
I don't think I could have said that any weirder at that moment.
Yes. But,
Independent until he dies.
yeah.
Hog gang. Hangover gang.
Yeah. Hangover gang.
Anyways.
Even though he doesn't drink anymore. But.
Right. Well, he's a recovering alcoholic. This is his hangover.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. I didn't think of it like that.
Yes, sir.
Didn't think of it like that.
Recovering alcoholics, man. Recovering addicts.
Hangover gang.
Hangover gang.
Oh, wow. I thought hangover gang would mean like...
No, we getting
I'm
through
getting
it.
drunk.
No, we getting through it. We're gonna get through it.
Makes sense. Well,
It's only temporary.
did we ever get a hold of...
No.
Well,
We had chats with him, but
I guess. Until next
did
time.
did we finish the list or like?
No, we still got stuff.
Oh,
Would you like to go through it?
we can.
So Biden went through a slew of executive orders
Oh yeah,
when he became president.
we already talked about a couple.
We
of them.
did. We talked about the rejoining the Paris Climate Agreement, which
Yeah.
I am okay with and you do not like.
Yep, that's okay.
Just because it's a money waster in your opinion, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Long story short.
money waster, and it's it also fucks up our economy. Gas prices about to go back up.
Yeah.
Like the Paris Agreement had a big factor in it.
Yeah, that goes into my next one. Shutting down the Keystone Pipeline.
Oh yes, bitch. We about to look at that 350 up in here.
Oh, God. Well, hopefully they figure out some shit. And that's not over because the Keystone Pipeline had Canada.
Yeah, Trudeau is pissed. He was like, "What the fuck you doing down there, man?"
Yeah.
That was terrible. That was a terrible impression. But yeah, he's pissed.
Trudeau was pretty upset.
He was like, "Are you serious?"
Felt pretty betrayed.
Yep.
And I read this article that said that since they shut it down, it's going to actually emit more greenhouse gas because now a lot of that's going to have to get run by trains and transports, and that's going to emit way more greenhouse gas. So they said it's really not a green decision. He's lifting the Muslim ban, meaning he's lifting.
Yeah. I mean,
he's lifting the ban from travel from majority Muslim countries that Trump did.
I disagreed with the bans in the first place, but I guess the man did it for reasons.
Shootings have kind of been down, but people say that's because of COVID and schools not being in, and it probably all has something to do with it. But I don't know about that Muslim ban stopping the shootings, because it was happening even when the ban was in place.
Right.
He is ending border wall construction, which is actually not something he can do in some places because contracts are already in place.
No, he's doing that, and he's also throwing the FBI to investigate the legalities of the funding of the wall.
True. And stopping the emergency. Some emergency thing got invoked for that too.
Yep.
And then let's see here. Lifting transgender ban in the military. Kind of a political stunt in the first place, don't you think?
Here's my thing.
Isn't that kind of rare anyways?
Here's my thing. It wasn't even an argument. It was just friendly conversation. I was asked my stance on Biden's policy on men being able to walk into women's bathrooms, right?
Which is a loaded question.
Loaded.
When you say it like that.
Anyways. Talking about transgenders.
Yes.
Okay. Here's my thing. Oh, I was asked how I felt about it. And this is how I feel about transgenders in the military. I don't give a fuck about the rules. We all got to use the fucking bathroom. We all know everyone uses the fucking bathroom every once in a while. So rather than making the entire restroom private, the walls of the stall is private, and then everything beyond that, mind your damn motherfucking business.
Yeah, your mama raised you right. Some people don't have that outlook. Some people see it as, if you got a dick, you a man, because they don't think a hermaphrodite is a real thing.
Now, transgenders serving in the military.
And that's just one form of a transgender, is a hermaphrodite.
Right. So, transgenders serving in the military, I don't give a fuck. You want to serve the country? All the power to you. Okay?
Yeah.
However, if you want to be a man and transition into a woman and you're in certain fields that require masculinity.
Yeah, I don't know about doing a transition while you're in the military.
Or even doing transition in the military period, correct? However,
I think that's you're in some uncharted water right there.
even there, if you're in a position where you're not, where the masculinity isn't required, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, the masculinity being infantry, right? Because we know.
Well, I mean, how masculine do you have to be to fly an airplane? Or
right, so that's where you're in. Those are more controlled environments to help you through your transition.
Yeah.
So I don't care about that. It's just within just the one group that I know the masculinity is required.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the team exercises where you need someone to be able to throw down.
Carry 150 pounds on your back while carrying your buddy who's fucking dying.
Yeah, and I mean,
like,
a transgender person can be large enough to be able to do that stuff, and we're not saying that and insinuating that. But
if that's the case, you need to be fully transitioned at that point. You can't be in transition.
Not going through
because
some
even
shit.
In the infantry,
and your emotions are going to be going haywire.
Right. That's where in the infantry you need to have a stable mental condition. You need to be able to think logically and rationally in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, Garrett told me that in boot camp, suicide is a thing.
Dude, that's so fuck.
And I was like,
I can't wait to talk with this kid. I really can't wait to talk with this kid because you know how many people were put on suicide watch in the 13 weeks that I was gone, or the 2.
Yeah, Garrett said they had none in his group.
And
there's like 50 of you or something like that, right?
We had 2, but that's because some of us pushed the kid to the point of, like, you don't belong here.
Yeah.
Because he was running around cocky, and we were like, all right, time to... Kid was like, oh, I was JROTC for the Air Force, you need to respect me. We were like, this kid. Right? But I think we legit only had, like, in our entire company, 2 people. And there was fucking 200 of us.
Wow. That's a lot. Fucking A.
No one actually committed suicide.
I think Garrett
but
said he had like 50 or something, and they didn't have anybody even get caught trying.
No one tried. A lot of people just got snitched out because, like, this motherfucker said he was trying to kill himself. Like, hey, drill instructor, he says he's gonna kill himself. All right, guess what? Suicide watch.
Dang.
So guess where that kid slept? At the front. Next to our guide.
I was going to say next to the lightest sleeper.
Yup. And next to our fire watch.
Dang.
Oh, yeah. We had one fire watch that would be posted up, washing the door, while the other one was cleaning. Oh, yeah. It was fun.
Well, I mean, I think the transgender ban needed to be lifted. I think we can both agree on that.
Like I said, I really don't care.
Yeah, it's kind of a political stunt in the first place. Last one, we rejoined WHO, the World Health Organization. And it's not the last one, but it's the last one we're talking about. You can find more on what website? CNN had the whole list of all 30 of them, and I was looking at that. But if you don't like CNN, I'm sure Fox has that list as well. They're pretty good. Their analysts.
You can get the list off of White House.
You could get the list off White House too. But you know how the White House's website kind of sucks ass. You know. Have you been on it lately?
No.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks, actually.
It sucks ass. I hate using it. It's like going on the Congress's website. It sucks ass, too.
Nice.
You have to know exactly what you're looking for and where to find it, or else you're going to be fucking lost. Well, guys, episode 99 is probably going to be next weekend. I'm not sure who's going to be guest. Tevin's going to be gone.
I'm going to be gone, so you better find a guest. Otherwise,
I'm going to find a guest.
You're doing it by yourself.
Mo's birthday is a week from today. What's the date today?
Today's the 22nd.
Yeah, 7 days.
22nd, 23rd.
29th. Yeah. Yeah, 7 days from today. 22. Or is it 23rd?
Today's the 22nd.
Okay. Yeah, 22nd. It says it on the computer right there.
Dumbasses.
Dumbass.
Fucking
Alright.
Beavis and Butthead over here.
So yeah, a week from today is my wife's birthday, so
happy early birthday.
We'll have people over, and I think Eric was supposed to come over tomorrow, but I guess he got airplane ticket to Jersey.
What?
So yeah, I wasn't even mad at him. I was like, yeah, dude, do your thing.
Say what?
He
out.
Yeah, I guess
I heard Nate's coming over.
Yeah. James
Oswald's coming over. I heard Anthony might.
We're probably just gonna. No, I don't think Anthony's gonna come over.
James said he was gonna talk to Anthony and get him to come over. And then depending on where my homework was and where my studying was, I might come over. That's like a slim chance. Because I have so much to fucking do.
I have my tax appointment in the morning.
Ooh, those fucking taxes.
And then I don't have enough time to smoke the meat I bought because it's big and it's 11 pounds. So 11 pounds of meat takes a while to cook. So I'm going to probably save that for next weekend. I got changed the oil in my wife's car.
So sad that that I'm missing that.
Yeah, I got some stuff to do.
Oh, well.
Oh, it's okay. I'll probably buy some more meat for the episode 100. Episode 100 is going to be something else, dude.
I haven't checked. Have we had people confirm?
Nope. Not really
anyone. I know that there's the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... maybe 7 for sure, 8, 9 for sure, 10. I mean, we might be able to get 15 people here. I have faith in 15 people for 100. And we sent out 40 invites. 43, 44 invites. I have faith in like 15 showing up.
That's it?
Yep.
Actually, you're probably right. That's probably it. Well, this has been episode 98.
15 that show up and participate.
We have told you what we thought about Biden's inauguration.
I don't give a fuck.
About Tom MacDonald's epicness.
Don't give a fuck.
You guys need to seriously go check that guy out.
He don't give a fuck.
Alright, guys. We are fucking out of here.